Hey guys, for the past couple of weeks I have been driving the MR2 a lot more than any of my other cars like the S2000 and the EK9, and I can tell you that this car gets a lot more attention than any of the other ones. Now obviously as I drive the car more, I do see more of it as well, and I don't really like the look of the wheels. They are the standard 15-inch ones, and the gap between the tyre and the arches, they are huge. So I've been looking around on the internet looking for wheels that would suit this car quite nicely, and well, I tell you, it's quite tough. Not a lot of people modify this car or put wheels in it, and when I do find a set of wheels that I like, either they are really expensive or it's really hard to find them in a staggered formation, and when I do, it costs a lot of money. So I have actually found a set that I actually like. They are obviously at home at the moment. I am going to shoot off there and put them on, and then hopefully I can show you guys once I get back. So a day has actually passed since I last spoke to you guys, and that is because the wheels actually took longer to put on than I expected. Now I will go around it and I'll explain to you guys why that happened. But it has started to rain, so it might be a bit harder to film. But let's go over to the car and have a look. So obviously the wheels are on at the moment. They are black. It's quite hard to see because of the white. Oh, there you go. But what do you guys think about this? I personally love it a lot. It makes the car look so much nicer. And yes, it is a staggered fitment. So we have 16-inch alloys at the front now and 17-inch at the back. Front tyres, it's gone slightly skinnier. It's 175 55 16, whereas on a normal MR2 I think it's 185, and it's 15-inch obviously. And if we have a look at the rear, these are now 225 45 17s, and it's a lot wider, I can tell you that. If you have a look at the back, have a look at the tyres and look how much they stick out. Well, not stick out, but you know what I mean. The width of the tyres there, that is a lot wider than what they were before, which I think it was 205 55 15s I think. But these are really, really nice. Now what wheels are they? If you guys spotted it, they are actually Lotus wheels. So they have the same PCD fitment of 4x100. And the trouble I had with the wheels yesterday, the reason why I couldn't get it on straight away, is because of the wheel nuts. Now the MR2 wheel nuts, they have a flat seat, whereas I needed a sort of tapered one. So I had to get these from my other car and then obviously switch them around. And I also needed some spigot rings as well. So that's why it took me almost a whole day to sort this out. But right now, I kind of killed two birds with one stone, because if I step back again, you guys can almost see that the car has sort of, well, it looks like it's lowered. Let me bend down a bit. Let's grab that. I don't know if I can focus in on the color. But if you guys have a look at the wheel arches, it's sort of filled it up, especially at the back. It's nicer there. The front could do with a bit of sorting out, so I may get some coilovers or lowering springs. I'm not too sure yet. Or it could also be with the hill that I'm actually parked on. So a lot of the weight is towards the rear of the car, and obviously the front has next to nothing. And I've even taken out the spare wheels as well, so that doesn't help it much. But what do you guys think of these wheels? I mean, are they nice? Do you guys like it? Should I take out those center caps on the wheels? I mean, they do say Lotus. A lot of you guys on the forums, I've kind of read that, you know, you don't like putting other parts of cars onto, like for example a Toyota, and it just looks silly. But I don't understand it. I personally quite like it. It really sets out the black from the white, and well, I can't wait to lower it. But there's just one thing I have to be cautious about. If we have a look down the side of the car, the front is completely fine. It's definitely tucked in there. But if we pop round to the back, it's pretty close. Now I'm not too sure if this is going to rub. Hopefully not. It looks okay, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick a camera here. We'll go for a quick drive, have a look at how the wheel sort of dips into the arches when it goes over bumps and whatnot. So I'll catch up with you in a sec. So how did the footage look when I was driving down the road? Did the tyres scrub against the arches? I don't think it did. I didn't hear any of those telltale signs. But I swapped the car around on this hill and the front does look lower, so that's really good. So I think it's more of a case of the hill making the suspension look a bit funny, but I think it's actually not bad. I think lowering it just a touch at the front and maybe a touch at the back would be perfect, but we shall see how that goes a bit later on, as I do want to do some other stuff to the car, like patch it up, give it a good clean and a good polish. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel, guys, and hit the notification button. If you guys could also share this video as well, I'm sure quite a few owners would be interested in this wheel setup that I have chosen. And I hope you guys like it as well. Please let me know in the comments about what you think about these wheels and whether or not I should keep those Lotus center caps. I'll see you guys soon.